We became friends first, then we started dating, and then of course we fell in love. And now I'm officially getting married.
Okay, big picture. Ready? Show's over. Me and Jordan have to go our separate ways. Not meaning we're breaking up or anything like that. She's going back to Charlotte. I'm going back to Chicago. And I know Jordan tells this story on her part about the kiosk and she didn't know. First of all, a lot of Jordan's stories that she tells are my stories that she steals.
I was like, you know, just do it for me because I don't know how to work this thing, and you know, I'm never gonna get on a flight again, so I don't need to learn how to do this.
That story that you heard is my story. So she's like, well, I'm never gonna come visit you, Jeff, and if you wanna hear the story, go back and watch them, Jeff and Jordan. But she's like, I'm never gonna come on an airplane again. I'm like, what do you mean? Are we gonna be together?
I mean, is that it? We never see each other again?
She didn't mean that she was gonna go home. She just wasn't thinking about like coming to visit, us doing a long distance relationship. We knew in our hearts that we wanted to be together. And shortly after the show ended, I remember Jordan telling again, because it brings up some memories for me, and she might be a little more, I might be a little more clear on some of the funnier stories. She might be a little more clear on some of the romantic stories. And which brings me to the point where she comes to Chicago and I tell her I love her and she's kind of the cool one. Listen, I didn't know you were in Grease Lightning.
Sandy? Tell me about it, Steph.
No, I'm just kidding. I remember saying I love you. I don't remember her saying like, are you sure? Maybe like in a nervous twitch, but she tells it like she's cool. Easy, Sandra D. She said I love you back. It was pretty quick. You know, if you want to think like how much time was off the show that we said I love you, and like again, I don't know all the specifics of what color shirt I was wearing and all that, and I know you want to hear a romantic story of how Cupid shot me in the butt. Listen, you love who you love. I love her, you know? That at that moment I didn't know how to tell her, so I think I just kind of came out with it. We just shared an amazing emotional experience. I had that connection with her. I said I love you, and no matter what she says, she said it right back.
I love you.
I know.
The feelings that you go through on Big Brother, like I said, are almost indescribable. You're with someone for an extensive period, almost 3 months, 24/7. That's a lot of time. That's like fast forward 3 years in a relationship. And those are kind of the same feelings that I was feeling when we split up. After being with someone you think in that short of time, but that connection that we had when we went our separate ways was like, wow, I've been with this girl forever and now we have to split up. And I just remember being in Chicago by myself without her, and it was a very, very strange feeling.
Wonder what she's doing now.
And I knew something in my heart and in my head that this might be it. Maybe this is the feeling that people talk about when you know that person's right for you. And I had those feelings in my heart. So it wasn't much longer after the show, I should say, that I did tell her I love her. She might see it a different way of how it all went down, but I think I did say I love you first. I should get some points for that. I'm the romantic one, no matter how it went down. She might think she's cool by saying, no you don't, or are you sure? Listen, she was sure. She knew she wanted Big Jeff. I'm just kidding. So it was a, you know, I try to throw jokes in when things get a little uncomfortable or awkward for me to talk about, but it's true. It was a very emotional moment. I had a heavy heart. Is that the right word? Heavy heart? I had a big heart. I was full of love. We just had this amazing experience. We spent this undescribable time that I can't describe to you what it's like to be with someone that long. Unless you're very old and you're with somebody 24/7, you probably want to wring their neck. This is just the opposite. I was falling in love at this point.
I love you. You complete me.
So at this point in our story, me and Jordan are officially in love. The first Big Brother is under our belt. And soon after that first Big Brother, some of you thought it was cute to start tweeting me already about when's the engagement, when's the wedding. You guys gotta pump the brakes a little bit. I know everybody's having a great time, haha. I'm gonna tweet Jeff about getting married. Let's get Jordan all worked up. I'm having a great time tweeting him in social media. That wasn't a great time for me.
Did you or did you not have a good time at the party?
I had an awesome time.
There's a lot more to the story that you guys don't know. The next 5 years, why it took me so long to get engaged. And I'll catch you up on that next episode. Oh, hey guys. I didn't know you were there. Okay, let me do it again. They opened their arms and let me come work at their company. This sucks, doesn't it? Go get yourself some tissues. You can put it in a nice crying moment there. Throw some beeps in there. Is it rolling? Okay, cool. But enough about me. Let's talk about me. But let's fast forward from day 7 and, you know, take a deep breath. That was terrible.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Dude, got them all.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, what is that? Listen, I didn't know you were in Grease Lightning and you're one of the ladies. Who are they? I don't know. The
Jets.
T-Birds?
The T-Birds, the Jets?
No, who are the girls? There's the T-Birds and who are the girls? The pink ladies? Who are they?
I don't know. You have to look it on. Someone Google it.
Listen, you know who they are. I might add a couple of these. There's just water in here, by the way. Don't you always wonder, like, what are people drinking? I'm like, what's in there? This is just water. You could skip all that other stuff. That's very romantic. All right, I don't know where that goes.
So, no.
Yeah, that was wild. I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure I did at the time.
Jeez, man.
No, I'm sure I did at the time, man. I don't remember, dude. Ready? Let's do this.
Right.
Dude, it's 6 years ago, dude. But she has to go back to Chicago. Big picture. All right, I got it. Ready? So, okay, so ha 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 ha. Where am I?
You know what I'm gonna use right there.
Yeah, I know. Let's do it one more. I know, I was trying to button it up, but I was like, dude, where's my mind going?
I'm like, where's my money? Where's my money?
I know, I'm like, dude, what was I supposed to say? Go back to what I was gonna say. So now at this point, ready? Here we go. The next 5 years, I gotta get, what? So that's a good place to end that, right?
Yeah.